Oh yeah. There we go. Ah, yeah. Yeah, he did. I wanted to kind of recap the trip a little bit, and kind of my first time doing this, so tired, got a little bit of cold, so you have to bear with me, but it is what it is. It was great. It was really fun. You know, I've had a kind of a desire to catch redfish now for some time, and kind of rolled the dice on this, and found them on the internet. You know, there's a bunch of guides and stuff like that in Texas because I wanted to try Texas first. I like the state, I like what they stand for and all that, but leave that for a different video. But and I wanted to see it, and I've never been to Texas, so and it was great. Kind of found him, David, on the website. You know, there's a big website for guides all in Texas, and I reached out to a whole bunch of them, and David responded like that. I mean, he was, oh, you got to see the finger snap, like that. It was really fast, and he got back to me. We started saying one thing or another, and you know, we started talking about the trip. And now I can't see myself on the video thing, but that's okay. It was, he was great. I got lucky. I say it, but if you've ever been with a guide, you'll know what I mean. And if you haven't, you will soon know when you do. If you mesh, you mesh, and if you don't, you don't. And he's a great guide for me. You know, I've been with a couple guides in my life, and not a ton. And you know, some are great, some you mesh with, some are just, they're really good, but you don't mesh with them, and I don't think you have as fun. You catch fish, but I think there's something to be said for, you know, kind of birds of a feather flock together. And he, to me, it was great. You know, and we meshed, and we laughed, and we joked, and we had a great time. Jeremy will give you, like, we'll post something on there, and you'll see who he is. I'm not trying to make a plug for the guy. I'm not trying, you know, he's not giving me any deals or anything like that. But I got to give credit was due, you know, and I think it's, if you're going to watch this and go, oh, I'd like to go there, I think you should give him a call and just talk to him. And if you don't like him, then go find someone else. But, you know, I'm going again next year in October. We're going to work out some dates with the wife and her work and all that, and get that all passed out, and then we're going to go back again. I loved it. You know, you're going to see it if you haven't. I don't know where Jeremy's going to put this at the front or the end or whatever. But, you know, we can go. The big ones will take you around the boat. You know, I learned a lot about how to catch them, how to fight them. A lot different from a lot of different species, you know, where they have really, really big head shakes. And that, you know, that breaks some stuff if you're not having things kind of set up right. And I learned that, and we broke, maybe we think we only broke 2 off. But, you know, it is what it is. That's fishing, and it was fantastic. I loved it. My wife was great. I'm a little hard-headed, and I like to catch them on artificial, as you can see from previous videos. And but bait is kind of the way to go for this trip. I didn't record a lot in the morning because we were there early. We were there at dark, and I didn't record some of the fish that we caught in dark. I didn't think it would come out, and quite frankly, I kind of got a little lazy because I just wanted to experience the fishing for myself and not have to worry about recording. Yeah, the trip was great. I kind of bounce all around because I don't know my thoughts yet, but I probably should have wrote it all down, but then it wouldn't be like original. But I took a gamble. I took a risk, you know, going to Texas and fishing with someone that I don't know, and it worked out fantastic. I couldn't have been happier. We were on fish all the time. We learned a lot. It was fun. We met him at 5:30 in the morning. We were off the boat usually by 12, which is plenty of time. You know, we're not spring chickens, and the bite really slowed down, so it's kind of like home. You know, you could scratch out all day, I'm sure, but you don't want to really be out of the sun all day. And the morning bite was phenomenal. Bait, top water. You'll see it all in the video. You know, I probably should have zoomed in on the shrimp a little bit more. Jeremy will probably do that. The little pogies, they call them, you know, they were fun to catch, or fun to use. So that stopped. So I gotta start all over again. The bait was phenomenal. Their grip was phenomenal. If you ever want to do something like this, go do it. I recommend it. I'm trying to think if there was something else I really wanted to say. If I don't, I'll add it later or whatever to a little snippet video. But because it'll take some time, Jeremy's going to want to look at all this. But I wanted to add this part is just try. You know, don't be afraid to go and do something. The great thing about going to Texas or Louisiana or staying in the United States is pretty much everyone speaks English. You can talk to somebody, and if you forget something at the house, you can go down the street and buy it. And that's one thing that Brazil was a little bit challenging in time, where the guy didn't really speak a little bit of English, or if you left something at the house, you left something at the house. You weren't gonna find it. But yeah, I mean, it's super easy, and redfish pull hard. Like I said, we're going back. I'm gonna go back in October next year, and I want to learn more about them. I want to catch more of them. Brenna's fish, ended up being the biggest. It went 15 pounds. I don't know how many inches. I don't remember. I got a big trout, something that everybody prizes for. And I've caught trout before. They don't pull hard like the redfish, so I really enjoy the redfish. The drum was fun. I thought I caught a sheep's head, but it wasn't. It was just a really dark drum. But I'd like to catch a sheep head next time in October. And I can't thank David enough. He's got a really nice boat, man. The thing, whoo, I think like a Ferrari in the water. But like I said, I can't thank David enough. We meshed so well together. He's such a nice guy. So grateful. I got lucky. We're really lucky. And I recommend you do it. You go if you're, whatever it is. And this is kind of the story for anything. Don't be afraid. Go do it. Go fish. Go catch something you've always wanted to catch. Go try. Because you can't do it on the couch. Anyway, hope you guys liked the video. Like, share, I don't know, whatever they say. Hit, punch, ring the bell, whatever. But and I would like to say thank you. Thank you for watching the videos. It's really fun to share with you. Don't be afraid to leave a comment. Hey, what line test, pound test we're using, what rod or whatever. I don't really don't go into that too much, but we can. I'll tell you. I'll take the time and tell you what lures and line and what knots and all that. I know there's a ton of information like that on there, so everybody and I'll tell you what works good for me. The calicos aren't always the biggest, but they're where we fish. And that's how we like to catch them. I like to catch them on top water. If you like to catch them on the bottom, great. Use the bottom technique, but I like to catch them on top. Special, just big thanks to my wife too, because she was a big sport. She had a great time. She had fun. She fished the 3 of the 4 days. I caught a stupid cold, so I didn't fish Thursday. I had to recover a little bit, so I kind of toughed it out for Friday. I'm really bummed because I think we would have really got them really, really good on Thursday, because we fished a new spot on Wednesday and it was on fire. You'll see all that. We went live on Facebook for David. I mean, it was pretty fun. So you get to see a big fat guy on the front of the boat if we were on Facebook or whatever, or if you find his website, I'm sure he's got it posted. But it was pretty epic, man. Those fish pull really hard, and I can't wait for October. I really can't. I think next year it's going to be super fun. So anyway, can babble on and on, but I just want to say thanks for everybody. Thanks for watching. Like, share, repeat, tell your friends, whatever. Fins and spines, baby. Take care.